We came to Rumble and we made a double. This is the season recap for Sherlock. As you all know, the previous season was a devastating one for us. We got robbed in every way possible and it was really cruel from the match engine. And we were left with nothing. And we came to this season and we made an even better season competitively. One of the sad things I was always and still thinking about, that not playing in this season's Hat-Trick Masters while my team is peaking was a missed opportunity. And last season I should have won at least something. It didn't happen. And I need to recuperate myself and just make the next step. And we did it. And we bounced back twice with a double. This season winning both the cup and the league. And producing only in the league 6 matches with above 600 head stats. So it was a very strong competitive season. And I'm gonna brag a little bit about this and show you what happened. So, in the league, we won the championship with a 7-point lead above Beitar Jerusalem, and up until this season, Beitar Jerusalem, he's a massive trader. He is producing good ratings, very strong lineup, and he's always changing it because he's massively trading. So for every match, he's just buying almost entry-level players and making money on them to renew himself and stay at the top. And up until this season, he reached the last 5 cup finals. This is crazy, winning 4 of them. So I knew that he would be a very strong opponent, and not only him. From the 8 competitive teams that we had in the Premier Division, 7 of them had 600 head stats or above in the last 2 seasons. So they were major competitive teams, and this season I knew that it's gonna be a very, very tough one. So what can I tell you? If we are going to current standings, the features, I want to show you something that it's really cool, and I just found it up recently. We have the fixtures, right? All the games, all the matches per round. But if you go and toggle this cool button, the standings toggle, it will show you the table after each individual round. So that's pretty cool. If you are saying, oh, at this point or at that point in the league, the situation was tough and you want to show it, this is a very, very nice thing to do. So we started with an away match against the champions, Earthquakes, and we had a really, really nice counterattack going on here, and also reached a better replays without enough confidence on the away match against the strong champion. It was close, but 42 for me, 30 for him, 28 for a draw. So marginally better for a counterattack. That was a good result. We won this match. Then round number 2 against Blue Crocodiles, another very strong cycle training team. He has also a very similar lineup build and training plan as I do. He also has, I think, 6 or even 7 or 8 players who are candidates, prospects for the national team. So very, very good team. And I was playing at home, and it was a mutual 3-5-2. And in this match, round number 2, 20 midfield, and better replay 68, of course, but also it was 654 head stats. In the second round of the league, I broke my club record, producing 654 head stats. So that was a good match, and we won it. Round number 3 on the away against Archangels, very strong team. We were playing for midfield on the away, producing 614 head stats. Also, better replays, 52 to win, 28 to lose. In round number 4, it was a bad result for us. We got robbed against Beitar Jerusalem. It was only 2-2 when the replays were like skyrocket better for us. It was 72 to win, 15 to lose, 13 to draw. And here, he was quite lucky up until this point, only 2 points behind us. We weren't able to win against him at home again. He robbed us majorly with 8% to win in the last season for him, when a draw or a victory were giving us the championship, and here we got screwed. So it was like flashbacks. Are we gonna get screwed again this season? We really hope not. And not only this, he just scored twice and we equalized at minute 56. We were almost losing this match. So I'm happy that we didn't lose this match. And from this point, we still had a few really, really good matches, but we're not gonna talk about all of them. But just to show you with this standing struggle that he kept winning a lot of matches. Like, we won with better replays almost, not almost, every match. In the whole season for Sherlock, we had 26 competitive matches. 26 competitive matches. We won 24, like last season. Drew 1 and lost 1 when it was even not important, when everything in the league was already settled. Almost an undefeated season, but it didn't happen. But he were winning with lucky results. In the luck table, he was like +8 or +10 at one point in the league, and we were getting a little bit more than we deserve. But he was getting much more than he deserved. And he's a super strong team. He's a massive trader. He's making a lot of money from the transfer market. He's always buying players in great form before every match, and very unpredictable. Tough to prepare for against him, because he has a very wide roster all the time. No loyalty though, or small loyalty. So it's not an undefeated tactic, but a strategy. But he does this. Up until round 8, he was also only 8 points behind us, and at round 9 he dropped a draw, and we increased the lead to 4 points. And then we came to round 11 when we were facing him on the away. That was the first game in the season when Sherlock wasn't better than the opponent by ratings, and it was also because we reached the cup final. This match was between the semi-final, a very tough semi-final against Archangels, and the final in the cup. So I said I have a 4-point lead. I'm gonna take a risk that I might lose this match. I was considering either pressing or counterattacking. I ended up counterattacking, and he could produce amazing attack ratings. So as you could see here, I was lucky. I was lucky, not by like a lot. It wasn't like an 8% game to win as he won against me last season, but 31 victories for me, one of almost every 3 games I'm winning. But he was better. He should have won. 57 for him in the replays, 12 to a draw. I won. I was lucky. I was happy about this, and at that point, I secured the championship. Because it was 7 points to go. 7 points to go when we have 8 in the bank. But at this point, Earthquake, the champion, he sold out. 2 rounds before this, he sold out because he got screwed in the league. at the beginning of the season, and he was like already frustrated about this. 2 seasons ago, we had a major clash in the last round. I should have secured the championship before this. I was unlucky. He was luckier. He should have won the championship at that point of time. You know what? We have the toggle. I can show you. 73 toggles, please. Oh yeah. So at this point, round 13, I was first place, and I had round 12. I had 5 points lead ahead of him. Round 13, I'm getting no, sorry, that last season, 2 seasons ago. Here, toggle, amazing, a really cool feature. So we were clashing head to head, same amount of points. He was winning luckily, I was less so. But at round 13, I drew this match when I had like amazingly better ratings than King Tutti, and he had 2 points ahead of me. And I was in a must-win situation, and I won this must-win situation, but it was because he got a red card at the beginning of the game, and I was lucky. It was close, but he should have won. So he lost the championship here 2 seasons ago, and he was super frustrated. He almost sold out then. And then this season, like last season, he luckily won the championship ahead of me. He also confessed it. He said, like, I was lucky, I won. He wasn't that lucky. He has a strong team, but he won. And this season, he was very, very frustrated about the whole situation, and after getting screwed at the beginning of the season, getting screwed in the Masters at the first match with an injury or the red card, something like this. So he had this baggage on his shoulders, and then I think he got screwed again in the Cup quarterfinals. And then he said, I'm done. I don't care. I want to not to feel this pressure or not to feel this frustration. He sold out. So I knew that I had a victory against him. So it was a done deal at that point. And we won the championship. And by the match predictor, we could see it here. Sherlock had about 6 points more than we deserved. Beitar Jerusalem had 10. And Earthquakes, despite selling out, after he sold out, he lost like technically a few matches, and then he did place a lineup against me in the last round. Injured a player of mine. Wasn't fun, but yeah, he wasn't competitive. He had -6. So at some point in the league, before he sold out, he should have been in the middle of the table, and he was battling against demotion. Beitar Jerusalem was super lucky. The Blue Crocodiles, who is a very strong team, they got what they deserved. So overall, I should have won the championship at about 6 points ahead of Blue Crocodiles, and I won at 7 points ahead of Beitar Jerusalem eventually. Doesn't matter. Good season. I'm super happy. Of this good season, 6 matches of above 600 head stats. Sherlock had 559 against the Coins at round 7. So round 2, I had 654. Then I even improved it, 659. This is the 6th best ever result in hat-trick history, when the best rating ever is 679. All of those are most matches, and Sherlock got ranked 6th overall with a pin. So probably wasn't breaking Vareg's record here, but probably, I think, equalizing it. A mods here would give me about 20 points. Maybe beating it by 1 point, I don't know. Maybe coming short a little bit, like Doodlins. I don't know, but very, very good season. So also 629, 616, 614 on the away. Oh yeah, the 616 also on the away, and also here after motzing in the cup final, also producing 600 ratings at this game. So 6 results of 600 headsets or above. Black Sabbath didn't have so many 600 ratings ever, and Sherlock did it in one season. So one of my best competitive seasons ever. Also here, this is the best rating this season overall in all hat trick. 659. And also the best fourth result this season is also Sherlock's. So 2 top 5 results and the first overall. It's good. Like, it's good. That's all I want to say. Let's talk about the cup a little bit. We won it. And it wasn't easy. But we were better at all matches. And I will show you a few key points. We had like 100 or 99 or 98 replays in all our matches up until the top 16. When we played against another Beitar Jerusalem. And they are an up-and-coming, very strong team. And they did their best at this match. And it was very, very close. Even they made the same midfield as us at the beginning of the game. And they are training forward, so they were really good. But they had no defense at all. We man-marked, increased the midfield a little bit in our favor. Overall, we won this match. And also the replays was like 86 for us because experience and other stuff. But it wasn't a done deal. We got screwed with even better ratings and replays than this. But we won this one. Then we came to play against Rehovot Wizards. This team had over 30 seasons in the top division, and he is coming back to the top division next season. He's a good friend from the game, and I also know him outside the game. We lived in the same city when we were in high school, but he started hat-trick a lot before me. And preparing for the match, I was very happy preparing for this match because I concluded that he's gonna surprise me with an extreme counterattack. And I gave up a lot of midfield. Quarter-final in the cup, starting with only 14 midfield, but I knew that's a calculated risk, and I produced very strong attack ratings in this match. And I caught his preparation perfectly, so I'm very happy about this match. And yeah, well, the replays were like 98 for me, but in the quarterfinal to get a 98 victories in the replays against a strong team, it's not a small matter. Then Archangels, that was probably the toughest match in the cup against a team who already had nothing to play for in the league. So he modsted me here. And I produced better ratings against his mods, but it was very, very close. He got an injury. I got a red card. One of the things I really try to avoid is aggressive players, and I did get a red card here, and the ratings dropped. After the red card, I was worse. I should have lost this game. It was only 1-0 for me, and I was with 10 players. Stamina was slightly better for me, but overall the replays were 61 for me, 39 for him. So it was the closest match I had in the cup, and also against After a red card, I wasn't sure what will happen. Then the final. The final, I was playing against the second team of one Mod Dundee, the manager of Blue Crocodiles, with his Green Elephants. His team is playing in the second division, cannot promote to the Premier Division because he already has a team in the Premier Division, and he's a Longshot team. So yeah, playing against a Longshot team isn't easy. And I missed my man marking. He hit his man marking. I did not press this game. Usually it's better to press against Longshot teams, but I knew that I would win midfield in quite a big way, so I did not want to press. I missed my man marking, he didn't, so he made the midfield closer, but my attack got stronger. So overall, it was a 70-30 match for me, so I'm happy to win it. Wasn't trivial, but that's it. That's how we won the double. And I think it's a very long recap. But it's a feel-good season after what happened last one. It's a double. It's rare in such a strong and competitive country and league with so many tough opponents. And in the whole history of the Israeli competitive league or country, which is 74 seasons, there were only 9 doubles. A few of them were at the beginning of history when traders took over the league and slammed their wallet at everyone and won. So it's a rare occasion right now, and out of those 9 doubles, Sherlock got their second. A decade ago, in my first build, I won a double, and this time I had my second one, so it's good. I would probably give up one title to have another title for the previous season, another shot in the Hat-Trick Masters. I cannot do this. All I can do is just try to prepare well for the next season, see how I could maximize my chances at every match, as always, and that's it. I'm making this recap when the Generation Cup isn't over, so I still have a shot for another title. I'm right now playing at the round of 16, top 16. And I'm playing against a Longshot team, so I'll see how I could prepare for this match because I have an injured player. Earthquakes. Didn't field anyone for like 4 weeks. Put a lineup with a lot of aggressive players against me in the last round. Injured one of my forwards. I'll do my best. I'll see. It would be nice to win the Generation Cup twice in a row, not the most important thing. And lastly is the national team. I got re-elected after finishing 5th in the world last campaign. This time we had a good Asia qualification, like finishing first place. We won the quarterfinal with better replays to secure a medal, and unfortunately against Saudi Arabia we got screwed. I knew in my preparation that they're probably gonna play a 2-5-3 and attack from the middle, try to surprise us, and I played a good counter-attack. Usually counter-attacks do not have good replays. Here we had great replays with 68-32. Unfortunately for us, we got screwed, so we finished with a bronze medal. But we still did qualify for the World Cup, where it's not going that well for us because of random. But this is a Sherlock recap, so we're gonna finish it in a good way. That's it. I think it's a long video, but I enjoyed making it, and I enjoyed having a bounce back for a good competitive season when I did not get screwed at major points. And it was fun, and I'll try to see how I could make a good Hat-Trick Masters run. In this run of of Sherlock's build, we already won 4 titles, 2 league titles, 2 cups. One of them is a double. No Masters yet. Probably next season would be the last top season for me when I could produce such high ratings as now. The ratings, the skills of my players are starting to deteriorate. The experience is still going up. So I'll do my best. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the bounce back? How was your competitive season in Hat-Trick? And what do you expect to achieve in the future? Come on, come and brag in the comment section about nice results, or let's complain how Hat-Trick is cruel. This is part of the game. We have this and that. And with this, I want to say thank you, because as always, Hat-Trick, it's more than a game, it's a community. And I'll see you on my next videos and next time. And also, a small tidbit of something cool that I'm not gonna speak about today, but I will speak about maybe in a future video. I have a new team. Hat-Trick had 2 new countries, and I opened up the Singers in Equatorial Guinea. I still don't know if I wanna be competitive or not. I'll still think about this. I do have this video about being competitive in a new country, and with Sneaky Cat I won 10 titles in 8 seasons doing just that. I still gonna think about, do I have the energy to do something like this? But the singers are not just singers from the world, like Ronnie James Dio or Ozzy Osbourne or Bruce Dickinson. The singers are also a race of creatures from the Stormlight archive, and I just wanted to open another team with a reference to one of Brandon Sanderson's masterpieces. With this, I'm gonna say thank you, and that's it. See you next time. If you're a Sanderson fan, write me something in the comment section. That would be all. See you next time.